Hey guys, real quick before we get into the episode, don't forget to
like us on Facebook at facebook.com/HellaAverageGaming. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/HellaAverageGaming, average spelled AVG. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Follow us on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/HellaAverageGaming. Listen to us on Stitcher, check us out on iTunes, and make sure to listen to us on Google Play.
And with all that said and done, let's get to it.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to episode 74 of the Hella Average Games Cast. As always, I'm your co-host, Cam. I'm joined along with some of the toughest sons of bitches in the industry, Carmen and Jeremy. What's happening, fellas?
I prefer my term of the two titans.
The two torrential titans.
Or whatever it is that I kept saying on the Mario Kart Let's Play that went under.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Too soon.
Oh,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. 4 months of content. What can I say?
epic. Oh, epicness. All that epicness gone.
All those ass whoopings that I gave you in the last game of the last match of Tetris Attack.
Dude, that was something for the ages. When
we get the system, we just got to go hard. Like, we got to do, like, first to 10 wins. Like, we just got to, like, put out, like, the most insane shit.
No one will see me blow your asses up with bombs and Bomberman.
I know, I'm never playing Bomberman with you again.
Oh, I'm fucking playing in a heartbeat. Dude, I think that was like one of the most fun times I've had recently.
Bomberman. Dude, I got Bomberman 64. We can do that shit too.
As you can tell, we're still a little salty from last week's debacle.
We are.
Yeah.
Well, we're moving in the right direction.
We're all going to move in the right direction. We're going to kick off like we usually do, but before we start, we have some pretty big news, especially for us. We set a goal at the end of our 60th episode. We said, here's some of our goals for the next year. And we said that we wanted to get 100 followers or more and get our custom URL, and we hit that today. So we're no longer youtube.com/xzy90047624. We're now youtube.com/HellaAverageGaming. We got 100 subscribers.
I was going to fuck with you when you sent that to me, Cam. I was going to be like, bro, you spelled average wrong. But I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
It's too much of a good thing. You don't want to fuck that up.
Exactly. We're right at the hundo mark. It's pretty exciting. Views and
that's not big for all these
roof.
big motherfuckers, but for us, we love it. It makes us feel good and makes us want to keep going even stronger.
What a long, strange journey it's been.
I mean, and the podcast is booming.
I was going to say,
7 days, 206
crazy.
listens.
And what we're doing is we got, the views that we got last year total, we've already almost got the same number of views in 10 weeks. Or how many weeks, Wayne? 14 weeks.
Nice. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
In a tad over 3 months, we've got the exact same amount of views almost as we did an entire year last year.
What was that, 2? 2 views?
hey, give us a little bit of credit here. But we say that just to say thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for, hearing us out. Because I know we're not perfect all the time. That's impossible. We're perfect like 95% of the time, and that's good enough, I would say.
Pretty good.
Carmen, he's a little bit lower, maybe like a 90, but we still love him. We kind of keep him around just to shake things up a little bit.
Oh, I'm a 71. I'm just barely passing. I'm a D-.
Jeremy likes to be at the bottom of the list. It's all right.
Yeah. I know my limits.
We're here to talk about some video games.
I think so.
I think you've had some of the biggest feats, Cam. I think you should go first and tell the people what you've been
that's
playing.
Right.
I did play some video games since we've last met and spoke, and I not only beat Spider-Man, but I got the platinum.
Dun, 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 dun.
I still haven't checked to see exactly how long the playtime was, but I'm thinking it's somewhere in the 20 to 24 hour mark.
It's not bad.
So it was really fun. I played through the whole game, got the entire platinum, and still don't feel burnt out on the game. It still feels fun. So that's saying something. So towards the end, I will say, like, trying to just grind out the crimes, like just swinging back and forth until the crimes popped up, that got monotonous.
You
That was
used
probably
my
the worst
method?
part. Yeah, just set a waypoint, go to it. Set a waypoint, go to it. Set one in the middle, go around it.
Did you? So I guess when you go to these waypoints, does that like reset the crime
No,
occurrence in the area
what
or
I would
something?
do is if like picture if one of the area I'm in, like let's say Upper East Side is a rectangle, then I would put the waypoint at one end, so I'd swing all the way to that. Then I knew that was the end of the territory, so I'd set one down at the other end and swing back to there.
Oh,
And so the
that's a good idea.
crimes, yeah, they reset, after every, I don't know, I think like 400 meters or something stupid. So, yeah, that's what I did. So I finally got it, and man, it feels good. At least I made the Platinum Club for the year.
You did.
It's my first AAA Platinum as well, so that's kind of a big feat.
So are you going to be getting the DLC?
Yeah, I will. But that kind of segues me into the other game I'm playing. I started rootin' tootin' cowboy shooting Red Dead Redemption 2 last night, and that's going to take up my time for the foreseeable future. So I will probably get around to it, but by the time I do, it'll be one of those times where I'm like, I'm bored. I might play the Spider-Man DLC. They all might be out. So we'll see. Red Dead is something serious.
That's what's up.
And that's about all I did. So my hands-on impression of Red Dead is fantastic. It definitely starts out slow because it kind of does a few missions that gets you used to the mechanics, kind of figuring out what you got to do, that kind of thing. And but then it's going to open up and you get into that the meat of the game that everybody says that perfect 10, and you can tell it feels good. So that's been it. That's been all my time.
Fairly productive.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I'll let Carm go next because we already know what he's been playing.
Well, I have, hit my usuals. I've been doing my little Tap Titan shit. I also got a Spider-Man Platinum Trophy.
And this was your third one
of
this
the
year?
year.
It's my third
Hell
this
yeah.
year.
Damn.
And then I started in New Game Plus Ultimate Difficulty. And I got through, the beginning. And haven't gotten really far, gotten really into it. I may just try to blaze through the story. And then I started Red Dead, and I like it, and I think it looks really good. But the mechanics, to me, feel kind of jank. I didn't like shooting from the horse. There's just a few things that just don't sit well with me.
So you've heard, ladies and gentlemen, folks, 0 out of 10, worst game ever.
No,
Too much water.
Game's
Too much
good.
horses.
The voice acting's good. It looks good, but I don't know. I gotta play it some more. I only played I played on my lunch break today. So I played an hour.
Just hasn't clicked yet.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten into it enough, and I haven't expanded my repertoire of weapons, and I accidentally punched my horse 10 times. I felt so bad. And then it wouldn't even let me pat him. I was like, come on, man. I just patted him in the eye 10 times. And he didn't run away.
Did you just tell him to tell people he fell down the stairs?
Exactly.
Ran into a doorknob?
Yeah. So, other than that, that's all and then I fucked around with Mega Man 11. That game still hasn't clicked for me either. I'm still just bouncing between stages. Oh, this one looks fun. Let's go in there and see how quick I can die.
Are you still doing casual or are you doing normal mode?
I'm just playing on normal. I didn't know the game. I didn't know the game didn't have autosave either, Jeremy.
I know. That's a bitch.
Yeah, so I'll eventually fucking grind it out one weekend over a case of beer.
Bro, that sounds fantastic. When are we doing it?
I don't know. You ain't got no free time between now and damn 2020 at this rate.
It's so sad because I really don't. Every weekend. Every fucking
weekend.
weekend some shit's going down. It's crazy.
Welcome to adulthood, baby.
Jeremy,
Yo.
what you been doing?
I have also been playing Mega Man 11. Like Carmen, I started on normal, and I think normal mode is Japanese hard or American hard. So I bumped it down to casual, and it plays much more like the old NES games I used to play. You don't take quite as much damage. You start with 5 lives instead of 3. I think there's actually a slightly fewer enemies on screen. And I've just been having much more fun with it. I've beaten 6 of the 8 bosses. All I got left is Blast Man and goddamn, what was the other one? Torch Man.
Are you doing them in like a certain order? Like you Google the order, or you just going for it?
Yeah, I Googled the order, and I've been going the suggested order. I really like the weapons in this game. I find myself actually using them a good bit in the actual game. Like Blockman's weapon's fantastic for aerial enemies. Voltman's weapon's fantastic for ground enemies. Tundra Man's, who I just got, is fantastic for enemies right above you and below you. Or if you power up, it's a fucking screen nuke, which is awesome.
Really? A nuke?
Yeah, like you literally, like you hit power gear, you use that thing, and every enemy on the screen is just dead.
Oh, that's fucking OP, it sounds like.
Well, but it uses up weapon energy pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, but like even like Bounce Man's weapon, you can, if you get into like a closed room and just like shoot out his like ball weapon, they just bounce all over the place, keep ricocheting, just doing a shit ton of damage. Like, these weapons are really useful. I also have been buying a lot of parts for Mega Man, which really help make things a little bit easier. I bought one part that reduces my knockback when I get hit and my stun time, so I'm not going flying everywhere and being stunned for 2 or 3 seconds.
That was something I noticed, that like when we were playing, the knockback in that game is something serious.
It's fucking terrible. That's why you really gotta like get parts and get that thing made. I also got another part that increases the size of my Mega Buster shots, so they're a little bit easier to hit enemies. I got another part that lets me not slip on ice. I got an auto charger that automatically recharges my, when I pick up weapon energy, automatically recharges the lowest weapon. A lot of great parts to get. And once you start powering, this actually kind of has an RPG feel, because once you start powering up Mega Man, he controls a lot better. Using the gears is a lot nicer. I got another part that actually reduces the cooldown time on my gears, so I can use them a lot more. Way better. I've been trying to do as many of the challenges as I can. Some are a little bit ridiculous. Some aren't too bad. Overall, I'm really liking this game. It's finally clicked. I haven't had a chance. I planned to play it all day, Halloween day, but I had to do adult stuff, so I couldn't do it, which sucked. But I played some more this morning, knocked out a few more bosses. Other than that, I downloaded and have already beaten Symphony of the Night, Castlevania again.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. It took me like 2 hours, 2-3 hours. I've played that game so much, I know exactly what to do, where to go. I went, as soon as I got to the inverted castle, I went right to the library so I could farm schmooze until I got the Chrysogram sword, which is just the most OP weapon in the game. After that was just cruise control from there. Beat all the bosses, beat Dracula. I still got a couple trophies to get on cleanup. Like, I got to do a playthrough as Richter. I have to do the axe armor code for another one. I had to get some weapon called the Duplicator. Little RNG in there, but not too bad. And I'll probably go and play Rondo of Blood, which I'd never gotten a chance to play before since it was never released in America. Unless you count that crappy Dracula X version we got on Super Nintendo, which sucks. But this is the original TurboGrafx PC Engine version, which is supposed to be really damn good. I'll probably give that another try.
How many times have you played through Symphony of the Night total?
Oh, man. I honestly can't remember. Probably 20.
Wow.
I mean, I would literally play through it, get 200%. I'd play through as Richter. I'd play through with the high luck version of Alucard. I'd play through with Axe Armor. I just play through again on just random occasions. I download it to my Vita, play through it multiple times. I'll probably play through this version a couple times. I just love that game. It's just so freaking fun. I do, however, for the dubbing in this, they went with the PSP version, which had a new improved dub, which isn't bad at all. But I do kind of miss the old original PS1 dub that had the Alucard with the super deep voice and some of the awkward voice delivery and dialogue. Kind of the charm. Like, Dracula no longer does his, "What is a man? Nothing more than a miserable little pile of secrets." I miss that line so much.
Jeremy, I don't think I've ever beat a game more than twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, I 100%ed Tony Hawk 4 at least 40 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
You haven't beat a game more than twice?
Probably not.
Bro, just turn your shit off.
Yeah.
Go home.
I grew up back to games. I just usually move on to the next one.
Well, see, I grew up in the age of Nintendo where your entire game could be beaten within less than an hour, so you had to keep playing it over and over again until you mastered it.
Yeah.
You know?
I got you.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll go back. Games I love that aren't super long RPGs, I'll go back and replay over and over again. Hell, I replay through fucking Chrono Trigger probably 20 or 30 times.
I love Chrono Trigger now.
I did too. I got every single ending. I played through multiple times. My save file on my Super Nintendo card, everyone's level 99 with max stats and ultimate weapons and shit.
We should do like on Select Start. We should start just an RPG playthrough, and like keep that like kind of like we do our Cupheads, and like just do an RPG every time.
We'd either have to do it where it's something where you don't have to do a lot of grinding, or I could just do a bunch of grinding off screen so we can at least get to a point where we're not stuck. The Chrono Trigger would be a good match because you don't have to grind a whole lot in that game. It's just all about strategy.
We'll think about that. I love RPGs. We'll think about that.
Just gotta get a computer that can handle it.
Yes, that's on the list. So, sounds like we got some gaming in. Sounds like we did pretty good. So, I guess we'll keep it rocking and rolling because you know what time it is. It's time for some
news.
All right, let's kick it off. Let's start out with some Nintendo talk, I believe.
Nintendo talk?
Yes, we're going to do some Nintendo talk. It's not the Nintendo corner either, so...
Nope.
Some cool news, nothing groundbreaking, but they had a Nintendo Direct today. It was all about Smash. They announced the two new characters. They've got Ken and Incineroar, who is a Pokemon, I believe.
And one more character.
Shadow. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Shadow's already out. Piranha Plant. Excuse me.
Shadow's not out.
Is he? I thought he got announced.
No, that was part of that leak that hasn't been confirmed yet.
Okay. Anyway.
No.
Piranha Plant. For show, is going to be there.
Everyone's favorite Mario character.
What a pick. Like,
that is random.
Nobody even likes him in the Mario games.
I'm waiting for a keys bat from Zelda. Just one of the regular bats.
It's crazy.
New Smash character.
It is too dangerous to go alone.
Seriously. This is why we can't have Waluigi.
I know, man.
Still no Waluigi.
No.
That's still fucked up. I'm like we said before we started recording. I just think he's going to be the final boss.
That would actually be awesome if they're actually going to plan to surprise people. He's like a super secret hidden character. Or like you said, he is the final boss. Everyone gets to him and they unlock him. They're like, "Oh my god."
Yeah,
Waluigi.
As soon as he gets unlocked, cuz he's got to be in the fucking game. There's no doubt in my mind he's in the game.
That would be cool. Like you beat the Master Hand, it pulls out, and it turns out it is Waluigi, and he's just like playing with the toys, like, I get you now.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
Do you get to play as Waluigi after you beat the game the first time?
Yes, that'd be awesome.
So they did
this.
If they
didn't, then they can go fuck themselves. Like they can really just shove the whole game.
Carmen
right
is
their,
fucking
their
out
ass.
if you don't get to play as Waluigi. They did this thing. It was like a cutscene, and they were talking about the adventure mode. And basically, it's all the characters are standing on a cliff, and you look up in the sky, and there's like, I don't know, probably 1,000 hands. They all get in this like rainbow super mode, and they just start fucking raining down on the characters, and fucking like they're all running. Sonic is running. He puts his hand back to stop Pikachu or to help Pikachu, but Pikachu gets fucking grabbed, and the Sonic gets grabbed. There's one character left at the end. You want to know who that character is?
Who dat?
Fucking Kirby.
Bitch.
Motherfucking
bitch.
Kirby.
Little pink bitch.
So it's pretty funny because all these memes have popped up on like Reddit and shit about Kirby being the only one. Like he's got to save the world. This kind of shit is pretty cool.
And then he just goes and takes a nap because he ate too much food.
So it was a cool little direct. They also announced some 12 or 13 new amiibos. But they're going to do an amiibo for every new and existing character in the game. So an entire line of amiibos, and I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a Piranha Plant amiibo that's like a special edition.
Dude, I am so fucking glad I don't do this amiibo crap. I just have a couple for like characters I really like, and that's it.
They're going to drive it into the dirt with this one.
Yes.
They're really like going for broke on this game, and I don't like it.
No.
I'm not a fan of them dedicating this much time to this game that already has plenty of hype.
I mean, it's going to be a fantastic game, but at this point, it feels like quantity over quality.
Exactly.
It's
like,
just
how many characters can we pump in? How many stages can we pump in? How many times can we have a direct about it?
Yes. That was actually a lot of people's big complaint with their E3 was it was just all Smash. I mean, it's a great game, but you guys have other stuff coming out, right?
Exactly, and if you don't start taking advantage of the success that you're having with this console, you're going to lose your foothold in both Microsoft and Sony's ass. Like, they can't keep it going off of one game.
No. I don't care how good that game is, and it is fantastic, but you have so many other series out there. What about Metroid Prime 4? Where that at?
Donkey Kong.
Where's that direct?
Ain't no one gives a shit about Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Cam. Shut up.
Kong.
Coming from the guy who didn't play Donkey Kong more than twice, I don't want to hear about Donkey Kong.
Yeah, you gotta beat Donkey Kong Country first, boy.
I beat Donkey Kong Country.
Beat Donkey Kong Country 2.
I probably haven't beat
Yeah,
Donkey Kong Country.
there you go. You gotta beat that and 3 and Tropical Freeze. You gotta get yourself caught up before you start worrying about new one. All right, we gotta beat 2 and 3.
Jesus, so many games, so little time.
What's your Donkey Kong? There you go.
I don't care what. I mean, no game company can survive off one game. It's impossible.
Fortnite.
Well, I don't mean gaming company. I mean like console.
Oh, yeah.
The console won't survive off of Smash.
Xbox tried that with their first console. It was the Halo machine.
It might have been an exception to the rule. Halo was something serious back then.
It was.
But no, I agree with both of you. You can't. I mean, I actually kind of like that they're hyping this game up because I mean, obviously it's going to go gangbusters. But you know, I don't want to not hear about every fucking thing else you got coming down the pipe. I want to hear about Metroid. I want to hear about whatever next game you're going to bring. Probably something to do with that one fucking game, their Squid game.
Squiddly Diddly 2.0?
Maybe, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about, America.
Splatoon.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Splatoon,
that's it.
Yeah.
Which I hear is a fantastic game.
I would buy Splatoon. I would buy a Switch and a copy of Splatoon 2 right now if they had a DLC costume and it's early Kyler from Squidbillies.
No, you would buy it just right off that.
Just for that. And they get hit and they get his voice actor do like little lines.
Don't touch the trim!
Right now. Do not touch the trim. I'm going to read this some bitch. This paperback is for paper my back. I love that fucking show. Oh.
Well, they blew. Like I just don't. So I'm not gonna say they blew their wad, but they had Mario and Zelda on release. So now you gotta,
Yeah.
We know about Metroid's coming up at some point. So.
Yeah, I mean, but you have to be showing games.
Yeah.
You can't you can't have 20 press conferences about Smash.
Thank you. It's a fantastic game, but show us what else, what else you got.
How many press conferences did we have for Red Dead? How many press conferences did we have for God of War? Forza Horizon? Like, none. You have one. That's it. You show it one time, 2 times. And then you let the studio do what they need to do. Instead, like, they have to continue to live up to, like, all right, guys, we have a meeting in 6 weeks. Make sure that you have 3 new characters ready. Like, no, motherfucker, can we just get to work and get this thing finished?
It's almost like a distraction. It's just like fans are like, so hey, how's that Metroid 4 coming? Oh, hey, look, here you got Piranha Plant over in Smash. You're like, oh, yeah, cool, Piranha Plant. What are we talking about again?
Yeah, we're talking about Metroid. But look at this $24.99 DLC you got.
Exactly.
I can't tell you what's in here, but damn it, you're going to love it.
See, yeah, this could be bad. This could be saying that, like, they're behind on all these games they've promised.
I really think that could be what's going on. And I don't know if it's because they're focusing so much on Smash or they're just using Smash as a distraction.
Yeah, or they're just spreading their teams too thin. So, like, they've fucking piled everybody in on Smash saying, like, all right, you 3 people are in a pod. Make sure you get this stage and these 2 characters done and so on and so forth. And then, like, the Metroid developers like, I'm pretty sure I had a deadline 2 weeks ago to get this model done, but you guys won't let me leave this fucking cave.
Yeah. I know. I feel bad too because I'm sure there's not many, but there's got to be a few Switch owners out there who just don't care about Smash, and they're just like, okay, where are the other games coming?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not playing with a lot of friends, like, Smash just doesn't do it.
Smash is fun on its own, but no, it's meant to be played with your buddies.
Yeah, it's like a couch co-op, and if you're not doing that, then you're gonna play through it 1 or 2 times, maybe try to unlock a few characters that you like, and then after that, you're gonna be like, well, I'll go play one match. I'm not going to go through the whole story. I'm not going to do that whole gambit again.
Yeah, when I had Smash on N64 and GameCube, I played through just to get all the characters, and then after that, I just exclusively played multiplayer with my friends and family, and that was it. I didn't even go back unless it was like to practice or something.
I remember, like, I played the older, like, I had the Smash on GameCube. I played it a lot. I played through the story mode a lot. But I don't feel the same about the games. Like, I want to get it just because I want to play with other people. But at some point, when you get these motherfuckers online, they're going to smash you anyway if you don't keep up with it. So,
yeah.
That's why I'm just like, fucking come over. Let's sit on the couch and fucking play the game together.
Dude, nothing's more fun than just, couch co-op. Just having everyone right there, you just shit talk them.
It is the tried and true. Tested throughout the years. Still reigns supreme. But we'll keep you updated as we get more characters and more info as we get closer to launch. We'll keep it rocking in the vein of fighting games. Soul Calibur 6. We talked high praise about this game, but we got some funny news, I guess you could call it. I don't know how you want to put it, but they say the developers of Soul Calibur 6 say that you will be banned. The ban hammer will drop on you for making quote-unquote inappropriate characters.
And I say bring it on. You will not stop my Kevin Spacey dual-wielding 2 14-year-old boys.
That's so fucking funny.
He will just dominate your ass. Their asses.
Carmen, what does inappropriate mean?
I just don't even know, like, what you can do inappropriately when they design the, like, it's on rails.
They're not hacking the game. They're using the tools you gave them.
Yeah, like, if you want me to be able to make some weird dick sucker on my stomach, then, like, that's what it is. Like, you did this. You allowed this.
The most inappropriate thing I saw was that just Nightmare Fuel Kirby character.
Yeah,
that was just because it was fucking freaky.
I haven't seen, like, anything inappropriate. I've seen, like, fucked up shit, like, done, like, creepy, like, haunt your dreams type characters. But
yeah,
other than that, it's not like I've seen a double-ended fist dildo fighting on a screen.
No. Everyone's making, like, cartoon characters, anime characters, video game characters. Nothing offensive.
Well, maybe that's because everybody who did make something offensive got the ban, and they couldn't fucking take a picture of it.
I mean, I saw one where it was Shrek versus Thanos. So, there you go.
I just don't know how you can be offensive. Like, I just don't get that.
Not by creating a character.
What I'm sure they're running into issues with are people like that are creating like Ronald McDonald and are creating Pikachu.
Well, I've seen that Nightmare Pikachu.
Yeah, so like there's like the likeness factor between the two, and maybe they're getting flack from other companies.
Then I would if that was the issue, then they wouldn't have used the word inappropriate. They might have used copyrighted.
Yeah,
but then that's.
But then you can cover a few different things. You can just say like, well, these are deemed inappropriate because you could get us in hot water.
I wonder if you could. I mean, if you got creative.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how close it has to be for them to say like this is an infringement and not you've done this, but
yeah,
like you give people an afro, they can make it whatever color they want. Like
yeah, I mean they're not dead on, but they are funny looking, and there's some cool looking ones. I mean, Cam showed me that one of Alex Louise Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. It was sweet, but you could tell that it was obviously not him.
Well, the thing is that I don't know how it can infringe when the company itself's not making anything. They're just giving, the pieces. It's like a giant puzzle, big interlocking puzzle that can be done. People are just putting them together however they fucking want.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying $60 for the game. This is just like a fringe benefit of it.
Well, I mean, you got to think about people streaming. You got to think like people could stream and say like fighting as Ronald McDonald and
free advertisement.
But then again, it could be bad advertisement because the streamer could be super toxic or
dropping racial slurs 24/7.
Yeah, it could be doing all kinds of things that are bad. Like you got to think about it more. So like we got to think about it beyond just the look at this point. We got to think about
at that point though. That comes to me more of a streaming issue, not a character creation issue.
I mean, it's spawned one from the other.
Yeah, but they're gonna be fucking assholes anyway. Even if they're using the stock Soul Calibur characters at that point.
Yeah, but McDonald's isn't in the spotlight with that because
Like, you gotta be a dumb motherfucker to think, oh, someone created Ronald McDonald and Soul Calibur. Oh, they're being a racist dick online. Therefore, McDonald's is racist.
Jeremy, you have to come to 2018 with the rest of us.
I know. As soon as that left my mouth, I was just like, I
tried to reach out and pull it right back in.
I can just turn on any TV news channel and just see exactly what I said stated.
Exactly.
People
get sued and get the hammer dropped for way fucking less than that.
I withdraw my argument. The defense rests there.
But we'll keep I want to get some more in-depth stories of people getting banned, what they made. So I'm sure we'll get some of those articles as time progresses. So let's keep an eye on that.
Yeah, as soon as someone actually gets banned, I want to see what their inappropriate character was.
Can we actually make a list for like things we're keeping an eye on? Because we say that a lot. I don't even know what we're up to now, but it's got to be a lot of fucking topics.
Only thing I know is we're looking at that. We still got that bet going on for Diablo 4.
There's so much more though. But
that's all I can think
anyway,
of.
Let's keep it rocking and rolling with Henry Cavill. We spoke about it a few weeks back. Already he was announced to play Geralt in the Netflix adaptation of The Witcher. They released him this week as far as his look, and it's not getting... people are saying he looks too soft. It looks like a Legolas cosplay. Just something is off about it. It doesn't look quite right.
When he was first announced, I remember Carmen said he's too soft for the role. I'm like, nah. And then they showed him in the actual costume. I'm like, he looks like a bitch.
Yeah, there's nothing rugged about him.
I'm not saying I was right, but I was right.
Because he himself isn't soft, but his face is too... Like, I think he even said that. His face is too soft.
Yeah, like, the dude is Jack Diesel. Like, there's no denying, like, my man's got his 8-pack. Like.
But Geralt has a beard. That's the thing.
Dude,
like,
why wouldn't he have a beard? That's what makes his face rugged. So, like, give him that beard, it changes the game.
Geralt has a beard, and he's got, like, scars on his face. That they definitely need to give him something to man his face up a bit more.
Just a tall-ass Orlando Bloom.
Yes. He does look like fucking Legolas. He looks like
without a doubt. Like, that's exactly who he looks like. The motherfucker needs to just pull out his bow and, like, do work and not try to hunt shit.
If I didn't know he was cast as Geralt and they were doing a Witcher TV series, I'd have been like, oh, cool, Henry Cavill went as Geralt for Halloween. You know, he stopped at Party City and got himself a costume.
I'm wondering now that we're kind of talking about it, so obviously we don't know the plot to the story. Do you think they're doing, like, some kind of origin? Like, obviously before he had the scars, before...
I know. I don't know much about the Witcher games, but there were 2 before 3, so I'm pretty sure those are earlier ones. And I think he still had like the beard and stuff.
And also, there's a book.
Are they rugged badass?
Are they basing it on the book, or are they basing it on the games? I'm guessing they'll base it on the book.
The games are based on the books.
That's what I'm saying, but the games don't follow the books. They're based on the books. The lore's in the books.
Oh, I don't know. I think that'd be a lame excuse as to why he looks so baby soft and baby fresh.
Who's fucking directing this thing?
I have no idea.
Fucking Toys R Us.
But the issue is the issue is they need to harden him up. Just tell him, grow a beard. We'll put some scar makeup on you. That fixes everything.
He probably can grow a beard. He looks like a baby back bitch.
He can actually grow a beard. That was, I think, one of the issues. He had I think he was in Mission Impossible? The new one, he had like a beard?
Yeah, he can grow a beard. I don't think that's
He can grow a beard. Because that was one of the issues. Remember the whole Justice League debacle where they had to digitally edit out his mustache?
Yeah.
So he can grow facial hair. It's just he doesn't have one for some reason.
Bro, it's not that hard to shave your mustache. Like, come on, dude. Just get rid of it.
But I mean, he needs to grow one.
I know he needs to now. I'm talking about the digitally removing it. Like,
yeah, that was some bullshit. Like where he was still filming the other movie, so he needed it.
He was under contract. They wouldn't let him.
Yeah.
And trust me, I would keep that motherfucking mustache for $100 million or whatever the fuck he made.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I wouldn't do a damn thing to my face. But yeah, it looks a little soft. So we'll hopefully. And I'm wondering if they're going to do like some type of CGI, like After Effect. Like maybe I'm just reaching. Like make this shit look better. I don't know.
Yeah, but why not do that in this teaser?
Yeah.
Why not make
Photoshop
him,
that bitch.
or like start him off with this soft look and then like, like slowly flash into him being like a total badass.
Kind of like that Joker reveal.
Yeah, do something similar to that, but like not look so stupid.
And there's like no excuse on this one because like with the Joker reveal when it was a still picture, I was like, that looks fucking terrible. And then they released like the actual like the small clips and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, I'm seeing this in action now. Well, there's no excuse for this because he's moving. This is a moving picture trailer. So no excuses there, buddy. Get it right.
Get your shit together.
But I'm still excited for it. I have high hopes for it.
I mean, I might watch it. I don't know. I'm not a big Witcher fan, but I could get into it. Just they gotta harden that dude up.
This is a hard no for me.
What'd you say, Carmen?
This is a hard no for me. I will not be watching this fucking soft ass fucking Beanie Baby looking ass Geralt. Nah. Not even for a second.
It's a hard no for Carmen.
Hard pass for Carmen. I'll probably watch it, so we'll have a little bit of talky talk on and see what goes down. But
well, I will say if it's not good after the first episode or two, I will be tuning out.
yeah, I'll give it a couple. I'll at least give stuff. Try to give it a couple episodes.
Yeah, but I ain't got all day.
The NES and SNES Classic, the minis, have surpassed 10 million units sold.
Doesn't surprise me.
Selling like hotcakes. I think we called that one when they first came out.
They will sell every unit they make, essentially. They probably made 10 million units, and they've sold 10 million units.
Well, we went through the whole thing. I remember we talked about it when they decided to up the production because of the demand.
Mm-hmm.
And, started out, they're just trickling them out. 5 at a time here, 10 there.
Yep.
Now you
Keep
find them
doing
in
that.
every Target you go to.
Yeah, like I said, it's just, they're good little consoles. People want them. They print money, basically. As soon as you make one, you're guaranteed it's going to sell. So why not make as many as you can?
Good on them. 10 million copies. I sold a copy of my
Companies.
10 million units. Fantastic number. Keep it up, Nintendo. Great consoles. Let's talk about another mini from PlayStation. So we talked about it, I think, on the show. The games list is confirmed. The full games list.
All right. You guys ready?
Yes.
Battle Arena Toshinden. Never heard of it.
I have. It's a good fighting game.
All right.
Good fighting game.
Cool Borders 2. Classic. Great game.
It's okay.
Destruction Derby.
Never heard of it.
Destruction Derby is cool as fuck. I remember playing it as a kid.
Final Fantasy 7.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
No. Terrible game.
Grand Theft Auto.
Never heard of it.
Love it. Top down. Making the rounds.
Have you ever played the first one?
Fuck yes, I played it. I had the first one.
Okay.
All right. So then we got Intelligent Cube.
I played that. It's pretty fun. It's a puzzle game. It's pretty fun.
Jumping Flash.
I've heard of it, but not my cup of tea. It's weird. Too weird for me.
Metal Gear Solid.
Nah, it's garbage.
Garbito.
And David
hear
Hayter. Who cares?
Mr. Driller.
Never heard of that one.
Oddworld Abe's Odyssey.
Never got a chance to play that. I've heard it was good.
It always looked pretty interesting, but I never got around to playing it.
It's like a Prince of Persia style puzzle game.
That makes 3 of us, 'cause I never played it either, but I've definitely heard about it multiple times.
Dude, I watch Kadikarus. He fucking loves Abe's Odyssey. It's like one of his favorite games. He actually got like the tattoos on his hands that he has in the game.
Wow, that's dedication.
That is.
We're getting Rayman.
The first one, not that great.
The first one had some hard mechanics.
It's
It's a pretty tough game.
They've been better off giving us Rayman 2, I think.
I agree. That was a much better game.
Yep.
We're getting Resident Evil Director's Cut.
Awesome. Although I still think the second one would have been better.
Yeah, but you can't give us the second one. We're getting a remake.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Yeah, the Resident Evil 1 is the better one for this one. Terrible voice acting and everything. Chill
Yep.
sandwich.
Revelations Persona.
Never had a chance to play those, but I've heard that they're not like the new ones, so I probably wouldn't like them. But I would give them a shot.
And then we're getting Ridge Racer Type 4.
Never been a big Ridge Racer fan.
Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo.
Love that game. That's fun.
Never played it. What's it like?
It's kind of like Tetris. Like the block pieces fall down. But you got to match up the colors and stuff. It's got Street Fighter characters in it. It's pretty sweet. You'd like it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I may check it out. Well, I probably won't check it out.
I've got it on my I've got it on my PS3. It's fun.
So let's fire that baby up in a few months.
We will. Just gotta get the adapter for it.
Cam's favorite game, Siphon Filter.
Yes, making the list.
Tekken 3.
Great game.
Fantastic game.
Get Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six.
Odd choice.
I never played it. I never played the first one.
It's odd choice.
I always played the later Rainbow Six games.
I've heard this one's not the better one, so couldn't tell you why this is on here.
I don't know. There's a lot of questionable things, and then we get Twisted Metal.
Of course, classic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's super classic, and then Wild Arms.
Good game. Good game.
I'm pretty to see, but like a lot of these games, it's like I want the sequel.
Yes.
It's like I want Resident Evil 2. I want Twisted Metal 2.
Mm-hmm.
I want Resident Evil 2, Rayman 2. Those are all games I want.
I agree. I think they went with them because I guess they just want like firsts that were on there. Rayman 1, Resident Evil 1. Although the sequels were almost always better. Personally, there were like a few changes I would have taken out Revelations Persona and thrown in Legend of Dragoon. I would have taken out...
Where's Parappa the Rapper?
Yeah. I would have taken out Ridge Racer and thrown in Gran Turismo. Much more iconic.
Yep.
But
same thing, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 should be on here, but there's a lot of things that like I read up on that say like they can't get these games because they can't fight with all these people.
Yeah.
Like Madden 98 should be on this game. By far, probably one of the best football games ever made.
I'll take your word on that one.
Sports ball, Jeremy says.
Sports ball.
But still, like, these are games that should be on there that they just can't get because they don't have the rights to produce them the way they were. So if you gave us Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, but you don't give us the original soundtrack, then the game loses part of its luster.
You just have like Muzak version of American Idiot or something playing in the background.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, where are these games? Like, come on. How about you, if you're going to do this, why don't you just go fight for all that and tell them, look, like, we're going to print money like Nintendo does.
I think...
if we bring out 20 bangers.
I think another issue is, like, even if they could have gotten all these legal issues, you're never going to please everyone, even with 20 games, because there's so many fantastic games on the PlayStation 1. Just one of the best consoles ever made. To limit it to just 20 games, you're going to have to omit some stuff, and it's really going to piss some people off.
But, I mean, you do it, and then you transition your PS1 classics over to downloads that you can add to your PS1. You make it compatible to take, like, you pre-crack it like the SNES. Like,
yeah, that would be awesome if it could connect to the PS1 store, or to the PlayStation store, and you could only download PS1 classics to it.
Yeah, and then if you want to, you can remove a game to put a new game on. So if you don't want to play Intelligent Cube and Jumping Flash, you could go get Gran Turismo and Tony Hawk.
And then if you want those Jumping Flash back, it's just free because you already own it.
Yeah, you just check a box and it says, all right, you don't want to play this anymore.
Yeah.
Here. No Tomb Raider. There's a lot missing. And then they can't put any game on here that uses joysticks.
That's stupid right there. I don't know why
they Ape Escape.
I know. I don't know why they couldn't have just given DualShock controllers. I know the original one's supposed to be the classic controller, but everyone just agrees the DualShock's way better.
I hate the way the original PlayStation controller feels.
I mean, I haven't touched it in forever, and I'm sure I'd probably feel the same way. It would be nostalgic, but I'm so used to having those analog sticks there. I'm gonna instinctually reach for it. Yeah, and the weight.
Yeah, it's like the first time you got I don't even remember what they called it at first, when the little rumble packs and the PlayStation controller.
Dude, yeah, whenever I play my N64, I have to put the rumble pack in, even if it doesn't support it, because it just feels weird not to have it.
Yeah, not to have the weight.
Yes.
And so, like, that PlayStation controller is, like, flimsy. Like, it feels like you have nothing in your hand. And then, like, no joysticks. It's like, oh, fuck me. Like, I can't play.
It's like when I go back and play my PS3. holding that PS3 controller compared to a PS4 controller is like a fucking McDonald's toy.
Exactly. So it's going to come out. It's going to be cool. I would like to have one on my desk just to say I have it, but it's not something that I would play. There's not enough on when I'm going to be able to play most of these games on my PS4.
If I ever got one, I would play it, but I'm not going to pay $100 for one. If I saw it on sale for $60, I'd snap one up in a second, just for nostalgia, just for how it looks. But it's not worth the $100 in my eyes. This will sell like gangbusters, though. It's going to sell out. I think I heard the pre-orders are already sold out. So we're going to have a very similar situation. It's just going to be interesting to see if Sony is going to be able to keep up with the supply, or if they're going to pull Nintendo and just not be able to. But I
think they're going to be able to supply plenty, but I just don't think they're going to sell very. After this pre-order hype is gone, that's it.
I don't know. I think it's going to be the hot thing this year for Christmas. When does it come out?
December 3rd, I think.
Comes out. Yeah, it's going to be the hot Christmas toy.
Yeah, it comes out December 3rd.
Yeah, because you got to understand, there's a lot of people who grew up on PlayStation. They're going to buy it. So I think it is going to sell well. And I think it's going to sell well for quite a good while.
We'll see. I mean, I think that I kind of agree with Jeremy. It'll go good for Christmas. It's not something I can spend $100 on.
No. This is saying, like I said, this is as someone who does not plan to pick up one, but it will sell well.
Especially we kind of forgot to mention this, but we got some more trailer and some more gameplay of the new Medieval remake.
Ooh, yeah, boy.
Remaster. Boy, that thing looks good.
I told you. That was a fun game on PS1. I can't wait for this remaster.
They showed the part where you fought the 2 statue dogs at the entrance to the gate. Good Lord, it looks so good.
And it just... I love that game.
But I think that's it for the news. Did we miss anything?
I think that was it. Yeah.
I think we covered most. Oh, the fucking there was a bug going around that was like the fucking Fallout 76
Oh yeah,
beta.
from your fucking favorite studio, Bethesda.
That's just, I mean, there's like having bugs in your games, and a fucking bug that kind of deletes it is kind of a big fucking deal.
See, I'm telling you, man, Bethesda doesn't make games. They make bugs that happen to have games in them.
That's sad, but hey, at least they did it in a beta and didn't launch the fucking game, and next thing you know, it's bricking PlayStations and Xboxes.
That would be some shit.
God, they'd be in for a major lawsuit right there.
Fuck, talk about it. God, talk about the numbers plummeting after that. You know, I've seen some mixed articles on the beta. I've seen some people that say it feels like a dead world because there's no NPCs, and then I hear some people that say it's a great multiplayer experience. So I'm anxious to see a little bit more about it.
Yeah, every article I've seen, it has been exactly, this is going to be one of the greatest games ever made, or this is one of the worst pieces of crap I've ever played. It seems very polarizing.
Very polarizing. Not surprising from a Bethesda studio.
I literally saw an article before we started that said, I think Fallout 76 will be the greatest game of all time. I just had to convince my roommates to go in on it or something like that. And then I saw another article after that, it's a bug-ridden mess, and I had zero fun. So this is going to be real interesting to see the reviews on it.
You interested in this game?
Yeah. I like Fallout.
That didn't sound convincing at all.
Yeah.
I'm much less interested than I was when I first saw it at the E3 release. Like, I mean, I was so hyped about it, but it kind of threw me for a loop when they said no NPCs. Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, so if you want to play the better Fallout 76, just get the Division 2.
I don't even think they're close to the same game. Get Fallout 4, it's still probably going to be the better Fallout game.
If you're looking for a multiplayer experience, if you're looking for fighting in a barren wasteland, Division 2 will blow this game right out of its fucking socks.
I forgot Division 2 even existed until you mentioned it.
I don't even think they're the same vein, but I get what you're saying there, Carr. You can go shoot things in a flu-ridden
They're both
city.
shooters, bro.
I
don't know how you can't put them in the same topic.
You
can
go through all of Fallout without ever shooting a gun.
I'm so glad, though, someone else calls Fallout a shooter and not an RPG. I always felt it was a shooter.
It is a shooter.
It's not. No, you literally can go through it without ever picking up a gun or shooting a gun.
Yeah, and you can go through Skyrim without killing anything, but that's not the point of the game.
That is the point of the game, to play any kind of build you want.
Yeah.
So it's
I could
absolutely
go through
not
the
a
Division
shooter.
and never shoot a gun.
I can go through Mega Man and probably never fire a single shot except for bosses, but it wouldn't make it fun.
Fallout is absolutely not a shooter.
Oh, fuck you, it is.
Absolutely not. You're delusional, both of you.
You're
It's not a
you're
shooter.
delusional. It's not a shooter. You just walk around in first-person mode and shoot things. Not a shooter.
You can do anything you want. You can wield a club, a two-handed club.
Chocolate is not a candy. It just has lots of sugar and tastes good and give it out on Halloween. It's a vegetable.
I can't believe that, like you're legit saying that Fallout's a shooter right now.
It is a shooter, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely, it is.
Oh,
It is a
my
shooter with light
goodness.
It's a shooter with light RPG elements.
If you look it up, the genre does come up as an action RPG, but it's a fucking shooter.
Like
No.
I fucking
It's not. It's absolutely not a shooter.
I love
You can
BioShock.
play it as a shooter.
I love BioShock. It's a story-driven game, but it's a shooter first and foremost.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. God damn, this is crazy. Fucking insane.
It's a game with guns where you shoot stuff. Borderlands is a shooter.
Oh, no. Borderlands is an RPG.
Oh. It's an RPG with just a shit ton of guns where all you do is
Oh,
shoot
no,
people.
there's guns and you get to shoot them.
Yeah.
And let me guess, Final Fantasy X isn't an RPG. It's a life story, and if you don't do the whistle, you don't get 100%.
No, it's a menu management system.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I gotta rethink this whole podcast. You both think this whole.
Bro, the fucking game's a shooter, bro.
God damn! What the fuck? I'm blown away. I'm bamboozled.
What do you think?
I just threw my
You think
phone at
peop-
my laptop on accident.
You think people are going to kill you by just walking up to you and saying hello? No, they're going to pop you right in your fucking dome.
Everything I see, every video I see of it, every screen
Fortnite
cap-
isn't a shooter either, right? Because you can kill people with a pickaxe.
No, it's
Oh, my
it's a
goodness.
building game because you build stuff. Shooting is just happens to be in there.
Okay.
The bullets just shoot out of miscellaneous guns, just riddled through the earth, and you never actually have to touch one.
Yeah, you win the game by building the highest tower. Everyone knows this. That's the trick.
Okay. Alrighty.
Have you seen the light cam?
No. There's never any light.
And you don't even really talk about Fallout, so I don't even think you're into it.
I played the fuck out. I've played like 400 hours of Fallout 4, and then
Yeah,
I
he's
played like
ma- he's-
200 of Fallout 3.
He's mentioned Fallout to me when I worked with him.
My man's got 300 hours in all these games, and he ain't got nowhere with them. 500, 600 hours in Battlefield. You don't really talk about Battlefield either.
That's
I
not.
talked about it when I was playing it.
That's not a
I don't talk
shooter
about it much
though.
anymore.
No, Battlefield's not a shooter either.
It's a historical reenactment simulator with guns.
Well, y'all reach for the stars, don't you?
No, you
all right.
put us.
That's all right.
You put us next to
look,
all these diamonds.
Look, if my head was in the clouds like y'all's, I'd be a happy motherfucker too. But I'm down here on Earth and I'm grounded. I'm sorry.
Oh man, we got
But,
to field this out to our listeners. Is Fallout 4 is Fallout a shooter or whatever Cam's calling it?
All right, we'll
Life-
do that. We'll hop on the old Twitter machine and start it up.
It's
I've already
a-
got one poll out. I got a poll out right now. So go vote. Go vote my poll. Are you excited for Battlefield 5?
There's a topic on Steam that says fanboys get mad when people call Fallout a shooter.
Is that for real?
That's like the gist of this whole topic.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm not even mad. I am bamboozled that people think that it's a shooter. So
I mean,
I'll
Me
throw.
and Jeremy are all in the same boat, so it's 2v1. You've lost.
Okay, that's fine. I lost. Whoop-de-doo. I'll go play my action RPG Fallout 76, and I'll enjoy it while I'm smashing mutated humans over the head with the.
Just don't
You won't.
shoot
You'll shit
anything.
it.
Don't shoot anything. Don't pick up a gun. Don't fire nothing. Just beat the game with a club.
I'm going back through the list. That's it. I don't think we missed anything.
All right.
I don't think we missed anything either, especially genres.
Especially knowing what genres are what.
All right, so what's Doom?
Doom is a shooter, first-person shooter.
But you can punch people. Therefore, it's
can
a
punch
fighting
people.
game.
Doom is like the closest thing to the barren wasteland of fucking Fallout.
Except much more fun. Dude, I would love to see Doom guy in Fallout. He would just kill every fucking thing.
The BFG in Fallout.
Jesus Christ. Walks up with one of those mutants and he just fucking like twists his fucking head around, rips his nuts out, and shoves it down his throat.
I mean, that'd be pretty fucking sick. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude, Doom guy's a beast.
Well, boys,
What time is it, Carmen?
Time for a
SuperFight!
Jeremy's been the winner, so we got to figure out. He gets to pick who goes first.
Yeah.
I'm fine with Cam going first.
All right, Cam. Pick a character, 1 through 5.
Let's go with number 4.
All right, Jeremy. Pick a number besides 4.
I'll take number 1.
Number 1. So we've got a pretty interesting battle.
Okay.
We have George W. Bush, that's Cam,
Okay.
All right.
fighting Abraham Lincoln, Battle of the Presidents.
all
All
right.
right.
Sweet.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Now, am I George Bush Sr. or George Bush Jr.?
George W. Bush.
That's Junior.
Junior.
That's W. Gonna get them
W.
terrorists.
All right.
Get them terrorists. All right.
Let's get these power cards out. I'm going to deal you both 2. George W. Bush believes they are invisible.
Believes they're invisible?
Yep. So George W. Bush believes he's invisible. We'll change they to he.
Okay.
And he's armed with nunchucks.
Okay.
That's fucking terrible.
Abraham Lincoln is constantly taking selfies
Oh, God.
Okay.
and is in a hot air balloon.
Oh, God.
What a good place.
What in the world?
Holy shit. Okay.
All right. Let's get some location and let's get a scenario. The location is the Hunger Games.
Okay.
So you have to dig deep on the lore of that.
I know nothing of Hunger Games.
And the scenario is in pitch black. So this makes for a very interesting Hunger Games.
Ooh.
Let me get my Audacity in the limelight. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to think about it.
Okay.
There's obviously some dilemmas here with the fighting.
Yes.
So we got to see what happens.
So we're just
and then the Hunger Games is what's going to do it. Cam, get off Google. Don't even be looking.
I'm not on Google. I'm just thinking.
Close that tab where you're trying to find out that Fallout is an RPG.
Or be a shooter. So when they say the Hunger Games, I know it's like a fight to the death and all that.
We're in the battle royale
Yeah.
of the Hunger Games. We're in that portion.
Okay. But
So there is weapons on the field.
Okay.
And there's weapons available.
okay.
But, like, do we have access to those weapons?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
So there's bows and arrows and fucking
Yes.
swords and there's no guns, right?
No, they don't have guns. I
No
think.
guns. I think they had basic like melee weapons and they had bow and arrow and everything else. So I'm gonna say that you guys can find weapons since you are in the Hunger Games.
Okay.
But you can't get too crazy.
Yeah, you're not gonna find like an M16 or a rocket launcher or some shit like that.
Yeah, you're not gonna find.
You can find like a sword or some knives or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so
All
All
right.
right, boys. Who's first?
I'll let Cam go first.
Fuck me.
All right.
Ugh.
All right, W.
All right.
You're up in 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, since you're constantly taking selfies, even though it's pitch black, I'm going to see the front screen flash go off because when it's dark, the flash automatically goes on. So I'm going to know where you're at all times. Not only do I think I'm invisible, but it's pitch black, so I have that advantage because I don't have anything showing where I'm at. So I'm going to stumble around till I get to the cornucopia, which is where all the weapons are, and I'm going to get the bow and arrow, and I'm just going to start lobbing arrows at your hot air balloon to take you down. You're never going to be worried about it because you're taking selfies. I'm going to continue seeing the light flash. So I'm going to lob arrows. You can't go too high up in there because there's basically a dome around the whole Hunger Games arena that you can't go outside of. So you're going to be in reach of the arrows. So finally, when you come down, you're still not going to be doing anything because you're so obsessed with taking selfies, and I'm going to come over there and just nunchuck you across the temple and kill you. And while you're on the ground, I'm pulling my bow back and shooting you straight in the head. Double tap, you're dead.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's pretty solid.
All right, you ended with a little time left, so. Jeremy, are you ready?
I am.
Your minute begins in 3, 2, 1, Go.
All right, since I start out in the air, I have a tactical advantage as I have the high ground. I will drop sandbags on you from above. If I run out, I will land, and I will also find weapons. I'll look for an axe, as Lincoln was quite good with an axe. As being one of the greatest presidents of all time, I am much smarter and more liked than George W., who was a well-renowned idiot, and also who has the lowest approval rating, so I have the crowd on my side. You think you're invisible, but you're not. That also gives me an advantage because you think I don't see you. But no, I see you right in plain sight. You're not even going to try and hide yourself. I'll use actual stealth. I have my phone, probably has night vision on it. I can use that to see. Even though I am taking selfies, I'll still see you. Using my night camera vision phone. Just get up behind you, chop off your head with a fucking axe. You're down on the ground. Nunchucks don't kill. They're annoyances. They might beat me, but they can't kill. You're nowhere gonna get a head injury with that. Also, don't think W is smart enough to. Okay. you just love how
Darren,
stop.
you're about to go on a political tirade.
Oh man, I don't even hate W that much, but still, gotta use what I got.
That's right, Cam. Your 30 seconds starts now.
All right, so you said you're going to be dropping sandbags. The point of having the sandbags on the balloon is to keep you way down. When you drop them, you go higher. You're going to fuck yourself because you just dropped these sandbags on me. Now you're going higher and higher. You're going to hit the top of this dome, and this dome is an invisible, electrified dome. It's going to pop your balloon. You're going to come crashing down. So now you did have to work for me. You crash down. You're too busy taking selfies. When you hit the ground that hard, you're going to fuck yourself up. So fuck the nunchucks. I'm just going to come over there and 1-2 pop the arrows in your head. I don't have to worry about hiding because there's no phone out right now that I can think of that has any type of night vision on it. That's a myth. The best thing you got is a flashlight that's going to flicker when you take your selfie. You may see me or may not. Whew.
I don't know if that was 30 seconds. I looked away because I was listening, so I just stopped you.
He said, that's enough.
You were going pretty well. I'm pretty sure you had extra time.
Yeah.
All right. So, Jeremy,
Yo.
your time starts now.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you for letting me know the dome is electrified. Then I'll just land the damn balloon and not have to worry about that. I'll still sneak up in W who thinks he's invisible. As I was trying to say before, W might get a bow and arrow, but he's too dumb to use it. He'll probably end up shooting himself in the head. If I don't have a fucking infrared on that or whatever, yeah, fine. I'll use the flashlight on it and I'll still see you. W will still think he's invisible and I don't see him. I still have the advantage on there. You ain't got no stealth because you're too stupid to realize there's no such thing as invisibility. I'll still come up on you, get that stealth kill.
This one's really hard.
I gotta
pick a winner.
Dude, tell me about it.
It's close. This is one of the closer ones we've had.
Neither one of us got good fucking powers.
No, none of you did. And with the few arguments, if you do hit him with a sandbag from the right distance, you probably kill him on impact.
Oh, definitely.
But at that same breath, you go to the top,
and
the dome is electrified. Like, you're dead too.
Yeah, that's why I pulled out after Cam mentioned that. Like I know nothing about the fucking Hunger Games.
So I think Abraham Lincoln's a bit more rugged than W. So I think if you guys did get on the ground, the selfies thing really fucks me up because it's like you are distracted looking at yourself constantly. So if I can't give it a stalemate,
yeah, I don't think you can do a stalemate.
If I can't give it the stalemate, then I'm going to give it to George W. Bush.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah.
That was close. My heart was beating.
Very
I
close.
thought you were going with Abe.
Yeah, see,
No, if Abe wasn't taking selfies, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you gave me the selfies thing, the only thing I could think to counteract it was the fact that I do have a phone, which gives me some like extra apps and shit. But even then, the constantly taking selfies, I was just like, well, I was thinking to myself, how constant is it? Is there some way I can use that to my advantage? And the only thing I could think of was just the fact that Cam or W thought he was invisible. So I was like, well, I can use that to my advantage. But then the whole it being pitch black thing kind of negates that too.
Yep.
So it really just came down to basically just two presidents fighting it out with weapons. And if I didn't have the selfie thing, I think I would have easily taken this.
Yep. And if I could have given it a stalemate with the things that we have, if we didn't always want to determine a full-on winner.
I think we need to. Only way like the stalemate thing would work, we'd have to like do like a bonus round like they did that one time.
Yeah.
Where we had to give like extra power or something.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But that's for more extreme situations like that super fucked up one we had a while back.
I touch you, I get you powers. You touch me, you get my powers.
No, not that one.
you're-
The one where winning is losing and the funniest guy wins. Yeah. Oh, man.
Good super
right.
fight. Good battle,
Good fight.
Jeremy.
That
Good
was
fight.
a good one.
Yes.
All right, boys. It's time for a powerless fight.
Oh, yes.
Cam, since you won, you can pick first.
1 to 3.
Yeah.
Number 3.
You are the Terminator.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
He keeps getting the Terminator.
Yeah, you've gotten that one.
We can put it back. I forgot I got that one.
No, you can,
Nope,
you can keep
nope.
that. We'll just know for next
We
time.
gotta stop trying to recycle them and just roll with it.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, Jeremy.
I guess I'll take number 2.
All right, you're a mad scientist.
Ooh, I'm Rick. I'm Rick
Oh.
Sanchez.
All right, and I'm Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
fuck.
And we'll get a location. That's the one we just did. I put that on top. And we'll grab this one. And we're in a gun store. This is bad.
All
So we're
right.
just at a regular gun store. We're at like Gander Mountain.
okay.
All right. So, since I'm Miley Cyrus, I'm just gonna start singing. I'll just kick this one right off.
Go right ahead.
I'm gonna fucking just blare out the worst music ever.
Oh, you
Gonna
are
fucking
Miley
just-
Cyrus, so you got that one right there.
So that's gonna fuck with drunk Rick. He's not gonna be able to handle it. He's not gonna know what to do. He's gonna be pissed off. He's gonna try to side with the Terminator. By that time, the fucking chords that I'm belting out have already fucking short-circuited you, and you're just finished. And then I'm just gonna grab a gun and walk outside and hope that I don't have to kill myself for making everyone's ears bleed.
All right, Jeremy.
Okay.
All right, I win. Thanks. Bye.
Clearly.
What you got, Jerry Bear? What you gonna do, Rick?
All right. Well, first of all, Morty, what you gotta understand is, I got my portal gun. All I gotta do is just open it up, send you to a world of butts and poop, and both of you are just dead. I just crack open a cold one, just drink it, Morty. Just drink that beer right down. Oh, if Miley starts singing, I just fucking open a portal gun, go to a world of just bitches, Morty. Just fuck bitches. Nothing better than that. Oh, Terminators. I build robots for fun. I can dismantle them like they're nothing. I can just reprogram them, Morty. Reprogram that Terminator just to shoot that bitch and then kill itself. Even if he does manage to kill me, I'm fucking Citadel of Ricks. I can do whatever I want. I'm a fucking god. Just, Morty, he can't win. I'm Rick Sanchez.
Pretty good impression there, Jeremy. I appreciate the gumption.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I think that normally I think that Terminator would just go fucking kill Miley first, right? Just fucking X that bitch off the planet. But I'm going to use her to my advantage. While she's singing these terrible songs and screeching, Rick is going to be so fucking just discombobulated, just focused on her, that I'm actually going for Rick first, because the Terminator is going to know who the bigger threat is. It's not going to be Miley Cyrus. It's going to be the drunk guy with a portal gun. So, while Rick is going to be distracted by Miley Cyrus, I'm not going to do the one thing that I should do, which is kill Miley. I'm going to kill Rick first. Then, once that's done, it's just clean up. I mean, Miley, I don't really have ears. It's not going to really work. I mean, no gun in that store can hurt, my skin, my titanium alloy, metal robot frame. And, I'm just going to ace you like a Terminator and then walk out that bitch and,
Well,
do Terminator things.
Well, you don't have ears, but you can still hear, and I can imagine her singing being so terrible it just fries your circuits.
Well, you got to think I could probably cut off like any kind of
I'll cut off like audio.
any kind of like interference. You would think. I mean, that's just what machines.
You're not Jeremy's computer, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're the Terminator. You're top of the line equipment.
No viruses here, motherfucker.
Dude, my computer turns off audio all the time. What are you talking about? Even when I don't want it to.
That's what I'm saying.
What a fight! What a fight!
So I'll tell you, you guys have put me in another pickle where I know that as Miley Cyrus, I don't have a chance.
That pickle is a pickle Rick.
I know.
Oh.
A pickle Rick.
I think that I think that Rick wins if he just hits us both with the portal gun.
Exactly,
and just sends us to. He just sends us wherever he wants to make us suffer for the rest of our lives.
Exactly.
But it's because we picked a location to fight there. Does that mean that like the portal gun is useless?
No, I got my portal gun. I can do whatever I want.
That's
fucking
like saying,
Rick!
because you're in the gun store, your built-in guns don't work.
Yeah. You can use all the guns you want, just ain't gonna do shit.
Well, then as a Terminator, I'll just come back from the future as a different Terminator.
You're not in the future. You're in a whole nother dimension.
As soon as I go into another dimension, my Terminator homeboy will just come back from the future and kill you.
And then I'll have one of the 50 million other Ricks come and kill you. You can't kill Rick!
And then you guys
than
will
Rick.
have a pissing contest for the next 3 hours about the future and who can come back from where in the Citadel of Ricks. But we've got to get out of here because we've exhausted all of our fumes on this week's episode, and we'd like for you to play on and, like always, stay hella average.
Average.
I'll be back.
No, you won't, Morty. You just won't.